talk to. You're great. I just wanted you to know that.
Thanks.
Hi. Hi. Please take a seat. Thank you. Thanks very much for your application. We, of course, have a bunch of questions.
Sure.
This job came up over a year ago, but you chose not to apply. Any particular reason?
Well, I hadn't been here for very long, so I thought it would be a good idea to learn the ropes before I tried to conquer the universe.
Okay. I wanted to ask you about relationships with staff.
Uh-huh. What kind of relationships are we talking about?
You know, how you'd motivate people, get the best out of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I think a team works best when people are close. If people don't trust one another, then you don't get a good practice. People need to be able to express themselves freely without being frightened that one day it's going to come back and bite them in the...
So, you'd operate a kind of open door policy, would you?
Absolutely. Well, as long as people knocked first.
How are we doing? Good? Yeah, thank you. Right, the ASD's large. Pulmonary hypertension's worsening. So, let's do as our honourable friend suggested and sort it out. You've nothing keeping you, I presume?
Well, a couple of guys fighting to take me to dinner, but hey.
Good, good. Of course, Clamp. Thank you. Perfect. Even if I say so myself. Right, cardioplegia when you're ready. Thank you.
No, I thought the zero-tolerance policy was divisive then, and I still do.
Well, it's not without its controversies, but on the whole, it's been a success.
On paper, maybe. But I do think that there are other, better ways to motivate people.
So, okay. Can you define the job for us as you see it?
Sure. No disrespect to anyone here. But when people think about a hospital, they think about the medics. And part of the job of heading up surgery is to be the public face of it.
All right.
No, sorry, if you don't mind. And I do think that is what has been missing here. An able frontman figure.
You think... I mean... How do you see yourself achieving that?
Well, I do have experience dealing with the press. And I know how to handle PR. I have an instinct for dealing with people, so...
Look, I don't mean to be pushy, but I'm going to be around here for a few days. So I thought maybe we could go for a drink or dinner or something. My number, right? No pressure.
Sailor prescribed amiodarone for palpitations months ago.
It was in his notes.
I should have been told today as soon as he was admitted.
Like I said, it was in his notes. Are you okay to go on up with him?
Yeah. He needs prednisolone and bronchodilators.
Can't you sort it upstairs?
He needs them now. I'd be very grateful. I'll be around before the end of the evening. Still no word on Archie?
No, and I've left message after message. I mean, you wouldn't think it'd be that hard to pick up the phone and let us know what's going on, would you? I tell you what, I'm going to try them again. I'll be back in a minute.
Darwin just called. Misty's mother's been asking after you again.
Right.
In a bit of a state, apparently. She kind of latched on you.
Yeah, I told her about Archie. It made me think a little, actually, about me and Joseph. Two parents, you hope it would make it easier somehow.
Yeah, sure it will.
Don't like his comments on zero-tolerance policy.
At least he was honest about what he thought.
What, Mrs. Beecham wasn't?
I think maybe she said what she thought we wanted to hear.
Oh, I take it the other applicants are... So? We're just down to these two, are we?
Just to turn the whole thing on its head a moment, we've got a chance to shake things up a little here. Appoint someone with a different outlook, you know? Not from the same mould. Maybe a little bit more Open-minded?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
What?
Well, that guy over there, he won't leave me alone.
Right.
Today of all days, you know. Sam's really got to me. And I'm not interested in anyone else, but...
But what? I mean, you want to go out with him. It's a free drink if nothing else.
No, I don't want to go out with him.
Fine, don't go out with him then. Whatever.
Sorry about the runaround this morning. But, everything's textbook. Your daughter should be up and about in a day or two.
And what about the other operation that she needs?
That is Mr. Spencer's responsibility. He'll be in touch with you to let you know where and when. But from my point of view, there are no problems.
Thank you. Mr. Burnabout.
Oh, I've no idea.
Look, have you seen Joseph?
No, but if you do, can you let me know? I've got the meds he asked for.
Right. How are we doing? Oh, you can take this off for a little bit. I like your hair.
You must have other things to do than chase around after us.
I like your hair. I like your hair. Thank you.
Does she understand enough to give consent? No, that's down to me.
Sorry. What was that?
You put stuff in, but you don't get much out.
She doesn't have her own words, just borrows other people's.
Other people's.
Yes, darling.
Diddums. All right, maybe I'm being oversensitive, but what I said, be nice, you know, father and daughter, bit of support. Okay, so I made a little comment, big deal, get over it. Don't take your bad mood out on me.
Miss Chrissy. That's what she said to me.
Two choices. Keep banging your head against a brick wall or back off stuff you can't change. Don't worry, be happy. Like you, yeah, I'm happy. Just stop worrying about me. I'm not your little girl anymore, right? You'll always be my little girl. Seriously, if I can't look after myself by now, then when? Just stop fretting about whether the guy I'm seeing is suitable or whether I'm comfortable where I'm living or what I'm doing when you're not around. I'm happy, okay? I'm really happy.
Look, I've banged on and on about my preference for experience, but, you know, whatever... We have to reach a decision on this somehow.
Time for a vote? Probably better off without it.
What do you think, Jane? You have the tie-break.
I don't have a vote.
Well, not officially, but you'll be working closely with whoever we appoint, so...
Yeah, well, obviously I'd go for the person who I think effectively embodies and represents the interests of the hospital.
Okay. And that is?
Her pulse is up to 120, BP down to 95 over 55.
All right, let's take a look. BP again?
95 over 55.
And she came around after the op?
Yeah. Her sets have dropped.
She's hypovolemic. Okay, lead her Hartman, stat, page Mr. Griffin, and let's get her back into theater.
Jane. Sir?
Michael.
Hi.
I'm sorry. It was a close run thing.
Right, so what went wrong? I mean, surely, with my experience, there can't be...
He was a very strong candidate, Connie.
Even so, I would like to understand why. Exactly.
Look, You were top of my list, okay?